Good morning everybody, Nick from Meat Smoke Fire here for Six Nations Pies Part 2. It's got to be nearly 6 weeks ago now, we did Part 1. So we did, that day we did England, we did, by the process of elimination, the other two, Italy and...
France.
No,
Wales.
we're doing
No.
France. Wales.
Wales.
Yes. And people love the pies. I know Jeanette Harvey did the pheasant pie that we did for England. I know she did that and she nailed it. They looked epic. So today we're doing Scotland, France, Ireland. Phew. That takes some remembering. So today's pies, 3. Sort of pies. Bit of artistic, whatever you say. License, that's the word. Oh, it's been a manic morning. Anyway, off we go. 3 pies. Anyway, today, I forgot to introduce last week, but she is back. She's not 100%, but she's back. She stood next to the fire. The RB73 is on. You cannot see the flames because it's lovely and sunny. But because it's on, Mama is sitting outside with her gloves and... What have you got today, Mama? Red wine. Get in. Helena is over here because we're trying to keep Mama a little bit warmer. And if she gets cold, she can go in. Anyway. Right, pass back to Andrea.
Thank you.
Last week we cooked on the flat dog. We cooked on the Della Vita. We didn't use an egg. So this week we've got all 4 eggs going. All 4 large eggs are up and going. And some of them are even cooking. So what we're going to do, I'll tell you what we're going to cook. Over here, on this egg, got a little bit warm, I'm going to turn it down. I want it at 180. We are cooking our Irish pie. And what are the Irish famous for? Potatoes. So it is a potato and bacon and loads of other yummy stuff. I'm going to show you how to do it. We've got one cooking, so it's ready while the show's going on, and then there'll be one that we've got spare. On this egg, which is also a bit warm, everything gets warm. By the way, preparation is key on these things. About an hour and 10 minutes ago, this egg was still frozen shut. So had to open the door at the bottom, as you do, open the door, put some fire lighters in, put some charcoal in and light it. And then just leave it, open the top, and it warms up enough that it defrosts so that you don't, when you try and open it, you don't tear your gasket off. Don't do it. Might have done it myself once or twice in the past, but you know, if you get your egg and it's not opening, it's because it's frozen shut. I thought it was warmer than that, but apparently not.
No, it's not that warm.
But anyway, it's open now. It's up at 220 degrees. We're going to do some frying on that. On this one, I've just put them in. We're going to do a bit of artistic license on the pie element. This is our Scottish dish. I've got Angus Noink's Iron Bru rub to make it Scottish. That's a bit tenuous. Anyway, we are going to do some sausage rolls. Now I know that's not strictly a pie, but it's pastry underneath, it's pastry on top, just not necessarily at the edges. But we're going to do some sausage rolls, but with a Scottish theme. Over on this egg, we up at 220. We're going to do our French element. So French pies. What are the French brilliant at in terms of pies? Not necessarily. So we do a really nice French onion tart, more like a tarte tatin with Gruyere, and it's just stunning. But no, they do really good apple pies, you know, patisserie. So we're going to do a little apple pie-ish in here, and there's some in there, so I'm not going to open it. So I've only just gone in. We've sort of had a look around, found something we like, modified the recipe a lot to be how we want it, and we've put them in. We've never done them before. So anyway, right, those are our 3 pies. French apple pie, Irish potato pie, and Scottish pie.
Rolls.
No, don't give it away.
Oh, sorry.
Right, let's start with the Irish pie, because the others, that does take a bit of cooking. So what we've got, if you come over, Andrea, I've got some bacon that I've already crisped up a bit. So I'm going to chuck it in. Can you give that a couple of minutes just to warm through? Cast iron skillet, some bacon. We're going to pop in there some onions and fry those down. But what we do need to do is get some potatoes to go with it. So while that bacon is going, I'm going to take some potatoes. Now this might be a tedious. I should have chopped some up before. But we just want these cut thinly. You're going to do it like this. Watch your fingers. My knife is very sharp because I sharpened it this morning. You could do it on a mandolin. I think they're even more dangerous than doing it this way. But yeah. So I'm just going to get a few of these done. So meanwhile, while I'm doing this, why don't you, Andrew, go over and Helena can tell us who's on and do some intros.
So we have got Nick Wood on, we have got Bernie on, we've got Sue and Karen, John Pritchard, Hugo.
Remind me to mention a couple of people later.
Okay, just write that down in my book. Sue is on, Rob's Barbecue, Cork Barbecue, Smoking Kelp, Phil, Jane Bleakley,
Phil and his grill.
Phil and his grill, yeah.
Morning, Phil.
So yeah.
Morning, Rob.
Oh,
So,
can't hear for you're chopping at the moment.
is that what they're saying?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, everyone. Are you nearly done?
One more potato. Sorry.
If I go into...
Oh, okay, I've got a joke.
Yes. Is it Rob?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Who is the most powerful potato?
Oh, I don't know. Who is the most powerful potato?
Darth Tater.
Oh, he's on fire
that's
already,
terrible.
isn't he? No, I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
Right, there's a whole load of potatoes.
Oh,
So look at those, Andy. Look, that's what you can do in a few seconds. Right, sorry about that, people.
Right.
So I just want to say hello, special hello, to Rob's Barbecue and Sue, both of whom I met this week in person.
For the first time?
No, I've met Sue loads, but first time I've met Rob.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've met Sue quite a few times. So it's lovely to see you both. We won't say where I was, but there you go. Had a lovely day with you both. And they're cooking. They fed me. It was lovely. Got fed.
Oh.
So yeah, really enjoyed myself. So yeah. And I think I'll put the photo of Sue and me up because you can't tell where I am. So anyway, right. Let's crack on, shall we? Let's go and have
Yes.
a look at the bacon.
Okay, over to the bacon. In the shade and cold.
In the shade and cold, yeah, sorry, Andrew. Oh, it's still warming up. I'm just going to get my... Should drop it down. Doing my usual, aren't I? That's all right, it's warming up. But you can see lots of bacon fat in there. That's what we want. So this has got basically about 7 rashers of bacon, all chopped up nice and finely. Some butter, about 3 tablespoons of butter. Quite a lot of butter. I'm just going to drop it down a bit. I do this every time, don't I? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I've even got a full grill on there. So one second. I'll take my basket out. That makes it easy. Just pop it in the cupboard. That way. By the way, people, it is time to start. If you haven't fired up your eggs in a while, think about spring cleaning them. Gasket change maybe, just a little bit of adjustment, check it all out. I haven't used this one in a while and noticed this morning it's leaking a bit at the back. This gasket, if you look at it, I mean it was frozen shut, but it is absolutely solid with fat on it. So for me, it's time for this one to get a little bit of a makeover. So it will get a new gasket this week, maybe. Right.
I'll put that on your to-do list.
Yeah, onions going in. So we just want to soften those onions down. So give them a few minutes. So bacon, everyone likes bacon, everyone likes onion. Apart from my friend Jenny, who can't stand onions. Weird. Mm. Right, here's all our potatoes. So what you want to do is cut them fairly thin. Sorry if I did that and made it loud, but cut them all fairly thin. They're all going to go in there and we're going to fry them a tiny bit. We're going to get bacon fat all over them.
Nice.
You just want to get bacon fat on them because they want to crisp up a little bit as they cook. Okay, so we're going to chuck those in a minute. Right, let's grab some other bits out because I don't want them too cold, although I don't think they're going to warm up that much today. It is a bit chilly out. Right, our other dishes we're going to do. Our Scottish dish, so I'll move those out of the way because we can prep that a bit while those onions fry. We've already made some, so I've got a dirty bowl. I've got, to make it Scottish, haggis. I was told McSweet by my French friends, Scottish friends, one of the better ones, so we're going to go for that. So we'll take a bit of haggis. I don't need it all. I'll take a lump. It's probably the worst way to cut it, but anyway. What we're going to do is then cube it. Just quickly cube it, and we'll drop it into this pan. And what we're going to do is mix that with a couple of other things. So, a bit of haggis. Going in. Told I did it too fat last time, so we're going to take the end off, cut it in half, peel it. Don't go putting the skins in. A bit of black pudding, just to give it a different colour and a bit of texture. You don't like black pudding, don't put it in. You could put some endive in there. Not very Scottish, but oh boy, does it kick a punch. And I know Scottish people like punchy things, punching each other most
I was
of the
just
time.
going to say.
Yeah, especially on the field today.
I didn't know if that was appropriate.
So yeah, again, cube up your black pudding. So I've done it a bit smaller than I did it this morning. I'm going to do the other bit as well. And we'll go over to our sausages. What's funny?
Okay, what's a potato's favourite TV show?
Oh, I don't know. What is a potato's favourite TV show?
Starch Trek.
Starch Trek. Oh, I thought you were going to say Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, okay.
There you go. How's that? Is that any good,
Very
Rob?
good.
I'll take it that came from Rob.
Yeah.
Right.
He's my registered jokes.
Right, we've got some sausages. I'm just going to cut them a bit just to open it. We're going to peel them, take the skins off. You could use just normal sausage meat, but sausages tend to already have got a good bit of seasoning in them, so it's a bit of a cheat. You know, if you get sausage meat, it tends to be a bit bland. They've already probably got mace in them and all those sorts of things.
So Rodney has said, I'm Scottish, but what on earth is Iron Bru rum?
Well, Iron Bru is, Iron Bru's so Scottish, isn't it? I mean, whenever we go, we're lucky enough. I ski with a bunch of people, and the guy runs it is Scottish, and we're lucky. We go up this year it's in August, isn't it? At some point we're going up, and we spend some time with them, and everybody turns up, and there's all these drinks there. I mean, it's quite a boozy weekend, but there's also tons of Iron Bru. I think it's a massive hangover cure for them. I don't think I've ever drunk one. But Iron Bru rub, which is over there, I'm getting a bit sticky. I'll just wash my hands.
You wash your hands, I'll go to the Iron Bru
Iron Bru
rub.
rub is orangey.
I'm going
It's
over.
almost fizzy.
Isn't it from Angus?
Yeah, it's from Angus and Oink. You've got to shout, Helena.
Yes, it's from Angus and
I won't, still won't be able to.
It says high octane honey chipotle.
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 Oh,
Excuse me.
Andrea. Cardinal sin have not been able to pronounce Chipotle.
I can pronounce a word, but I'm probably not allowed to say it correctly if you want. Rude.
Anyway, so let's go and see how our onions are doing. Put my apron on. There we go. Look at those, frying down beautifully. So they're nicely softened now. We've got lots of fat in there. Looking good. So stay there, Andrew. I'm going to bring the potatoes to you. Grab my chopping board. Cheat a little. Right. And what we want to do now, we don't want to cook these, but we do want to get them nicely coated in that bacon fat and all those nice things in there. I'm going to put them all in, apart from that one that flew off. And now just give them a scoop around. Now they'll do for a few minutes, just 2 or 3 minutes. You don't want to cook them, you just want to soften them slightly, but get all that bacon fat all over them, because you want them to crisp up when they cook in. No timers on anything. Helen's asking if I put timers on. Of course I haven't. So 11:05. No, not 11:05. We're not even at 11:05.
Yeah, no, we're at 11:45 now.
Oh, okay. 11:05. that one went on.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not. We'll have a little look. Should we have a look? This is. That needs longer. But this is our Irish one.
potato.
So that's what we're aiming for. Those went on about 5 minutes before, so they've only been on 15 minutes. Okay? Those went on about 5 minutes before, they've only been on 15 minutes. Right, we can go and sit in the sun.
Good.
Well, you can. What about there? See the sun. And I'll flip between doing this.
No, I can't actually see what where I'm
Do you
holding
want to stand that
yeah.
side then?
Yeah,
Oh, now you're going to be in the shade then.
yeah.
Typical.
Sacrifices I make for you.
So we're going to make some more of these sausage rolls. I'm going to attempt to do it. I'm rubbish at this. Helena is the sausage roll king. All my nephews and nieces or anyone else like that. Anyone but me. So we're going to open out our puff pastry. I've said it before. Buy the good stuff. Don't buy the supermarket stuff. It's rubbish. Blimey. I thought that would crack. I thought that would be too cold. That's not bad. Right. I need my knife. It's alright. It's had meat on it. I don't care. So we're going to go down lengthways in half. Okay. Real good. Now we're going to take some of this. Is there a good way of doing this? Or just do it? Ah, too late. I'm in.
Yeah, I can use a little bit of flour.
A little bit of flour, but yeah.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, get it in. We're going to make it into sausage shapes. Down the middle, or down one side almost. It's probably a bit thick. Is everyone happy with this? Is this Scottish enough? Who knows? All a bit of fun, isn't it? I might have over.
Yeah.
Is that too fat?
Yeah.
Ah. Hang on. I haven't got any flour out here, have I? Otherwise,
Do you want me to put this on?
yeah, why not?
You did that on purpose.
I forgot to bring the flour out. That's all right. It's not sticking too badly. That's better. Take the end off. Look. Perfect. That's one. Let's do the other one. We'll have done it by the time she gets back with the flour. If you're doing this at home, I recommend using flour.
That's better.
Why didn't I get you to do it?
I don't know, do you want me to do it?
No, I'm doing it now.
I'll jump out with.
Right, nearly there. Anyway, you've all made sausage rolls. All of these cooks are bakes. So the important bit is you've got.
Finish them off?
Yeah, I'll let you finish them. You can show them what they're doing. Look at that. There you go, tiny bit left over. She's good at this. Tell them what you're doing, Helena. While I wash my hands.
I'm just going to put a little bit of water to season. They do work better if you stick them in the fridge for a little bit
Chill.
to chill, that's the word. Relax. Right.
Oh, look, they're perfect. I'm just going to give these potatoes a zhuzh. Oh, listen to that, Andrea.
Coming over. Mind the treat, sorry. Oh, it smells gorgeous.
Yeah, so that needs a bit of salt and pepper in with it. So I'm going to grab. Oh, look.
Oh, yeah, I brought that out. Oh, no, not them.
I've got my big green egg salt and pepper shakers. So this is pepper. They do work really well, I have to say. A bit expensive, but they work really well. Bit of salt. Season it up nicely. I know there's a lot of bacon in there, but you want a nice bit of seasoning. Lovely. Put those there. Let's give that another zhuzh around. Let's get all the bacon that's at the bottom, but that's fine because when we put this in the pie, the bacon will be the last stuff that goes in. They're fine. They've all covered nicely in that bacon fat now.
I'm looking forward to these.
Yeah, they're going to be good. So what we're going to do, grab that, take them out.
Sorry.
Right, thank you all. Just going to take these out, put them to one side to cool a little.
Thank you, Duddy.
Yeah. So go over, Andrew. You can show Helen cutting them up.
I'm rubbish, yeah?
They look well professional.
They look like I made them.
Awesome.
No,
Oh,
they.
I've forgotten to brush them with air.
Well, you can do that afterwards. That's fine.
You're going to cut your round bit of
Yeah, I'm going to cut a
parchment.
round bit of parchment. How many times have I done this one?
Oh, controversial this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, you'll see when we get everything out of the eggs, they're all on what did you call it?
Squoval.
Squoval. bits of parchment. not round, not oval, squoval. They're square with rounded edges because somebody didn't do the usual. Just fold them up and cut them. Hold it. Everything on the egg is round.
Well, I'm just going to say the instructions.
There you go. There's a nice round bit for you.
Oh, Sue Stoneman, as a joke,
I'll go for it, Sue.
why did the sausage roll?
Why did the sausage roll?
I don't know, I'm waiting for an answer at the moment. The suspense. Well, I've just seen it. It might have come up.
You should have vetted it before. It might be really rude. Then we can't say the punchline.
Then people will have to
I'm
make
sure
up their
from Sue-
own
I'm
answers.
sure from Sue, though, it would not be
Come
rude.
on, Sue.
She's far too
Come on,
nice.
Sue.
Maybe she's holding it to the end. Maybe she's holding it for her live cook.
Yeah, maybe.
When is your next live cook as well, Sue? I know Sue is only doing roughly one a month. she was saying.
Oh, are we ready for this
Yes,
one?
go for
Okay, so why did the sausage roll? Meat smoke fire.
Why did the sausage roll?
He saw the apple turn over.
Oh, brilliant. Right.
I saw a good joke this week about something to do with Abu Dhabi and Dubai. It's about- Oh,
Oh, no. God. She's home.
I loved it. I can't.
Something to do with the
Oh
Flintstones.
yeah, why do the people of Dubai
Oh,
not
no.
like the Flintstones, but the Abu Dhabi do?
No, you messed that up. But anyway.
I think just stick to your standard one joke.
Should we have a look at the ones that are cooking?
Off your pop. Change the subject quickly.
Right, I'll leave you to sort those out.
Look at those bad
Our
boys
viewers have
puffing
just-
up beautifully.
Our
Yeah,
viewers have just dropped through the floor.
viewing numbers are off. Yeah, look at those. So these ones, I put some of the Iron Bru rub on. See what it's like. These ones are normal.
They look
So the egg here is
epic.
about 200 degrees, convector at the bottom, stainless steel grid, baking stone. And I've got them on a metal dish. She's only done half the job and put half them on. What's wrong with the others? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
We'll get these up because I actually need this chopping board. Running out of chopping boards.
How
to
can
do
that
the
be
French one.
possible for you?
I know. We'll just move these to the back, go out the way. Right, we need to do the French ones. Have you peeled those apple shells? She wouldn't let me peel them before the show.
No, because they'll go brown.
Okay, so Helena's not back online. She's currently on apple peeling duty.
Oh dear.
Are you
I need to. I need to clean my board.
Right, are you
Anyway,
ready?
I'll steal that board. It's only had potatoes on it.
Right.
Let me move
Right.
this.
I've honestly got to say I'm a little bit out of sorts with the chaos. I don't know who to watch, who to hold the camera to.
Right. So
Right.
am I doing...
No, you don't have to show it. Just peel them, and then I'll do the
Yeah,
making.
no,
of
I'm
them.
just saying, are you ready?
I'm going to be ready. Yeah, I'm getting the pastry out. I'm just.
Honestly,
putting the
you
board to
two
do that.
play nicely. Everyone's watching. Just saying.
Can you tell who got out of bed late this morning?
Don't.
Oh dear. Right, another roll of puff pastry. Let's wipe this board down a tiny
Right.
bit.
Okay.
Oh dear, it cracks me up. I was going to peel them before the show. No, not allowed. They go brown. I don't know. Hey. Right. A bit like. Have you seen our cheese and bacon and whatever turnovers?
Uh-huh.
These are going to be a little bit like that. I need to check those out. That's hot. that
Excuse
extra.
me.
Well, and it is 10-2, and they've been on there over
Well, it's
25
5-2
Right.
now.
Where's my knife? Let me just clean the knife. And then we'll get more.
Remove it from Helena's back.
I think it's coming my way, isn't it? I think she's going to do the stabbing.
Honestly,
Don't condone that sort of activity.
no. But honestly,
Andrew and Mama turned up early today.
and it was chaos. Didn't know what to do, where to look, who to talk to, what to bring outside. Oh,
Are you enjoying
God.
this cook today?
Oh.
Right, they
Yeah.
are ready now.
They're ready, thank you. Right,
Welcome. Right, do you actually know what you've got to do with them?
I've
You've
got
make
to
apple
do.
cheeks.
I've got to cut this into 6. Yeah, look at that. Cut this into 6 lovely squares, which I've done before. I'm quite good at that. Right, there they are. Now, Helena's talking about apple cheeks. I'll move those out of the way a bit. So, she'd give me enough for 4, but you know.
Oh, Bernie.
I'm joking.
But-
I'm joking.
But Bernie G71, I like this.
Oh.
Put a little lemonade over your apples
Apples, yeah.
to stop them from going brown.
Yeah, little lemon juice. Absolutely.
No,
Right,
no
When she says
lemonade.
apple cheeks, she means just go either side of the core.
I liked that term.
Yeah. So cut either side of the core. You're going to waste a little bit. But what we're going to do then is we're going to take a couple of chopsticks. We're going to put our apple down. And then just use the chopsticks as a guide to stop it cutting all the way through. And we're just going to cut vertically.
You checked.
And that, no, I haven't checked. You have a quick check. Check I'm not burning them. How are we doing?
Looking amazing.
Are they? Okay, cool.
I think they might nearly be ready.
Right, well let's get these prepped and then, so just use those chopsticks so you don't cut all the way through them. You can do, it's a bit like Hasselback potatoes that were all the rage a couple of years ago. Never got it,
Right, do you know what you're doing now?
sort of. You can tell this is Helena's recipe.
I think the jury's out on that one.
Yeah. Right, anyway, let's
Anyway,
have a,
let's have a look.
Let's have a look at them.
Come on, let's
Keep
get this
going.
back on track. This show's a car crash today.
Oh, look at those bad boys.
Look. Sorry,
Yeah, a bit of
it's
shadow.
Very sunny.
Yeah, they're looking lush.
Oh my days.
Right. They can have 5 more minutes while we do this.
Which ones are they?
So, she says, do I know what I'm doing? Of course I don't know what I'm doing. Right, we have got a cup here. I'm going to make a little bit of squodgy filling. So we're going to take some apple, just a little bit, apple sauce, shop bought. We're going to take our rum top. So if you, I don't know if people remember this, but this is, I'm going to get a clean spoon. What's the other one?
Oh my gosh. The fumes off that.
This is just
That's
any
amazing.
old booze that you've got left over. Chuck it on with any old fruit that you've got left over. Just going to take one of those
Jeez.
and just put it in the jar and leave it, and it's preserving it. And
Woo! That's cleared the sinuses.
yeah, so a bit of rum top, bit of apple. I'm going to put a little bit. I'm not going to put any cinnamon on because there isn't any out here, so I'm not going to.
I think there's enough.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to put some of that on. Right now, what we want to do on these is.
Go around the edge with the egg white.
Yeah, no, there it is.
The egg,
Yes, so I'm just going to go around the square. I'm going to do 4 because we've only got, ooh, hello. Maybe I should, I've gone round the middle as well on that one. It should just be the edges. Just go around the edges. Tons came out of there. Should have whizzed it up. I hate baking. I don't hate it, but you can tell who does it in our house and it's not me.
Do you want me to finish them?
No, I'm all over it.
Literally.
Right, we're going to then take a good dollop of our little bit to go in the middle. Yeah? Loving this. Helena's come up with a cracker here. Right, good dollop of that. Then you want to put your apple on top of it. And those little layers are going to let,
That's clever.
yeah, little on top. We've then got a bit of preheated,
Or not so preheated now.
frozen solid apricot jam to go over the top. You might have to use your imagination a little bit here. It is cold out. She's only giving me the cold stuff. Whoop.
And shoulder. Get it?
Oh. Right, apricot jam over the top. Then what you're going to do is take the corners, and this works a lot better when the pastry isn't set solid because it's frozen. We'll finish these off indoors, but you bring it up to the middle and squeeze them. Now I'm not going to do the others because the pastry is solid as out here. It's way too cold to do that. You bring it up to the top, then we're going to egg wash them on the top and then sprinkle with a little bit. I'll do one. Where's the egg wash gone?
There.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do this one that I've cracked now. But put that over the top, like that. And then a sprinkle demerara sugar on the top.
I'm a big fan of demerara sugar on the top.
There you go. And then you can bake that. And you need to bake them at about 220 degrees, so it's got a bit hot.
Oh, I've got to come on this way.
For about
Sorry.
40 minutes. So let's have a look at the bottoms.
I don't know that.
Look at that. Golden brown. Some of the sugar's caramelised around them, but they are looking... I put them on a baking test. So I left them on the baking sheet. But look at those bad boys.
I am looking forward to them.
So we'll put them over here just to sit for a second. Right, let's go and have a look at our pie. Because that should be done by now. Should have egg washed the edges of that, shouldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
But
hey ho.
oh, it's going through. Needs a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more.
That looks stunning.
Yeah. So let's show you how we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Yeah. Let's get those out before I make a mess of them. Yeah, you're right. Grab this.
I think that's... Thank you, Mrs. Meat Smokefire.
Grab our sausage rolls out. They're looking good. I'm just going to check the middle of those. They should be done. Oh yeah, I put 90 odd. They're done nicely.
Nice.
So again, we put them on a baking tray just to make it easier to get them on and off. So I'll put those. I'll just put them on here for now, and then we'll arrange them beautifully in a minute.
Morning, cheese.
Hello, cheese.
Morning, cheese. Right. Right, last dish. So we have lined a little pastry tin with puff pastry again. So all three of these are puff pastry. We've got our potato, bacon. What's going on, you lot? Just need my spoon.
Oh, cheese and Mama have just rekindled.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hold on. There.
Yes. Love you, cheese.
Right.
So we're going to get our potato, get it into our pie. So put a bit in and just flatten it. Okay. A bit more going in.
Egg wash the edge this time.
I'm going to egg wash the edge. I'll do that because that will make
Get
it
some
look
of
really
that
pretty.
bacon
I
as
forgot
well.
to do it on the last one. I'm going to keep going, get it nice and full. Now, if you've got too much, I've got too much here because I made too little before, so we went a bit bigger. But we'll get some of those lovely bacony bits. Okay. Get all of those in there. I haven't got that much too much. It's looking good.
It's going to be stunning.
Right, let's do that. Take that out of the way. And then, if it wasn't filthy enough, if that's the right way of terming it, get yourself some double cream. And probably, I don't know,
Nice.
half a cup. It's a bit like a dauphinoise in a pie.
I'm very excited for all of this.
Yeah, I'm going to egg wash the sides because this one we'll take the photo of later. So it's puffed up a bit better. We'll get that other one off in a minute. Or maybe we won't. We'll just put it on the tray. Egg wash the edges. And then when it's off, and I'll get the other one off in a second, I'll put this over here. What we're going to do, it takes about an hour to cook. That's looking. This is at 180. 180, 200. You can see it's just starting to pull away from the edges, so that's cooked up. This is cooked. Is it done through? There's a little bit of bite there. It could do with a little bit more, but we'll pretend it's done for now.
Well, we're 12:04.
Okay. Give that another couple of minutes. We'll start. What I'll do is take these over. I'm going to get them to taste test. So these are Iron Bru. These are non-Iron Bru.
Just get a knife, maybe cut one in half.
Oh, amazing, mate. What have I been cutting? Apples. We're all right. It's only veg. What, that way?
Oh my days, this fire's nice.
Yeah. So you've got, yeah, Iron Brew, non-Iron Brew. What are we? Hot. They're going to be warm. Andrew, do you want Iron Brew, Andrew?
Yeah, I'll try a little bit, if I'm allowed.
Yeah. There's one for you. Stick it on the end of the table.
Andrew, do you know what you're supposed to have with them?
A glass of fizz.
Brown sauce, they recommended.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm a big fan of brown sauce. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're good. Ah. Right.
Mmm. Ah.
Look at that. That iron brew on the top's lovely.
Right.
Ooh.
So let's get some of these out. We'll go for the Iron Brew ones then, if everyone likes the Iron Brew. One without Iron Brew. There you go. They're looking good. Let's get those out the way. Move those up a bit. We'll get a couple of these, 2 or 3 of these lovely apples. Oh, those bad boys. Oops, take them off by the warm. The caramel setting in there.
Oh my days, that
They're
was
looking
lovely.
good.
Oh,
Right.
look at them.
I'm going to pull the pie, but we'll take a photo of it cut later when it's cooked a little bit better. I'll do the other one. We'll pop this pie on here. I should take it out of the tin, but I'm not going to because I'm going to put it back in. But what we do need to go with it, just a little bit, spring onion, green tops. I only want the green bits. Left the knife over there now. Any questions today?
Gordon would love to try those.
Who's Gordon?
Oh, Nick!
Oh, who's Gordon? Yeah, who's Gordon? Who is Gordon? I thought his name was Harold or something, wasn't it? What was the other one? We had Gordon and sorry, Cheese. Ah, dear, who's Gordon? We couldn't. It's a joke going back to a few weeks ago when we announced Cheese was coming on the show, and we couldn't, for the life of us, remember what Cheese's actual name was.
Douglas.
Douglas. That was it, and I just said it's not a very exciting name. Sorry, Cheese.
Gordon or
I
Douglas.
said it's something like Gordon or Douglas, and Cheese actually managed to find a picture of an estate agent that was called Gordon and Douglas and sent this through. So we're just wetting ourselves.
He's just called you a donut.
Yeah, I am a donut, Cheese. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
So, I think we've sort of done justice to the Six Nations. Let's take them over there.
And considering the chaos
Oh yeah.
this morning,
We'll pop them up here with these guys. We've got some funny lighting because the pergola's open. But so we have. I should have egg washed it. Our Irish potato and bacon pie. That is going to be good. We've got our French apple, almost like a turnover, but with some apricot, some rum top in there, which is German. But yeah. And then we've got our Scottish, so haggis, some black pudding, some sausage meat, sausage rolls. I think they all look epic.
looks stunning.
Not bad. What have I left on? What is burning?
Nothing, I think. And
I
you've
think we're
done
good.
5 minutes early.
We're done.
You've got.
Well,
What about those sausage rolls over
yeah,
there?
no, they're going to go in. We'll get all of that in. We'll take some nice photos. We'll get a better photo of this. We'll put it back for a little bit more cooking because it's taken a little bit longer than I expected.
It looks stunning.
It does.
Looks
But it's
really
going to be
nice.
a bit like a dough. Maybe I didn't put enough cream in this one.
No, maybe not.
No. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm not here next to. Well, first of all, thank you to all of those who bought stuff this week. Really helps. Yesterday, 3 eggs in a day. Three
Wow.
large eggs sold yesterday. Love it. Hopefully, some of those people might even be on.
Maybe he'll stop whinging when he comes to
Yeah.
mine.
I have to deliver to Mama. I'll take over when I've got deliveries. I take them. Take them to her village and then buy her a paper and go and see her. She hasn't had many papers this week. But we've still got sticks. That's brilliant. So, thank you for that. I'm not here next week. I'm not here the following week because I'm going skiing again. A bit naughty. But the week after, which is, we've got our first class on that Friday. So Friday 31st of March, we have our first class. But on the Saturday, we've got Simon Burt from Lunch and Munchin coming to come and cook with us. So we don't know what it is yet, but Simon will be here, so we'll have somebody else cooking with me. He's coming up on the Friday, so hopefully we won't drink too much. And yeah, anyway. But we'll do that cook for, I think it's April the 1st.
Cool.
Right, April Fool's Day.
Yeah. That could be interesting. Today's been interesting.
Yeah,
that one
sorry,
could...
people. Not so. It's been a bit of a weird week. I was in Birmingham on Tuesday. I was playing golf. Can you believe I got to play golf on Thursday? Everyone else is snowed in, and I've turned up a golf course. Didn't have a speck of snow on it. But yeah, lots of sales as well. Right. Anything else, Helena, that I need to mention? Perfect. Well, thank you for your patience today.
You're very welcome.
We're going to enjoy these.
Yep.
And we will see you on the 1st of April. Take care. And if you do need anything, give us a shout. All right. Cheers, people. Bye.